wanted to ask you, how did you get involved with this?
Truth is that this is my brother from another mother, and
not by choice.
Yeah, we haven't seen each other for 23 years, and then, you know, we just got connected.
And then you went to singing, or was it the other way around?
I always sang, but everybody does something in the past, and so, you know, that's a little transition, I think.
You definitely have star quality, that's for sure, and all of you together can definitely make some radio hits. How did you two end up in HÖSSLER? We'll start with you.
Frank's been in the band longer than I have.
Me and Iggs are, again, brothers from another mother, and me and him have some performance history together. I played with HÖSSLER before.
He was with the band for a year, and Frank had to go to school to San Diego, and then he was out there losing his mind.
School's a freaking prison. Me and Iggs kept in touch. We kept working on stuff.
And you filled in for
I filled in for
show.
a gig, and then that was the first time I got to play with Lariah and Marcus. And I was just like, whoa, we really have something here.
Just all clicked.
Exactly. So then I just packed up my shit and came back. Exactly.
You know, what's funny is, we've had a couple other people in the band before, and the night that Frank filled in for that concert was back in June. It was Marcus, Lariah, myself. Frank played guitar and an old bass player, and Eric was actually in the crowd just watching the show, and he'd heard about us a long time. Yeah, I sold him a guitar, fair price, fair deal.
Sold him 2 T-shirts.
2 T-shirts.
A CD,
that's right.
Yep. Took advantage of him, and then he really liked the show, and he, you know, was just whatever.
Well, let's start with that first he hated it.
Oh yeah,
but then
back
you hated it?
when I first heard of these guys.
When we did the last after the Wasp show, when we did the last interview with the old guys.
Before me and LD were in the
band. Before we joined
we're
with Marcus.
So he doesn't like
so
me.
I checked it out, and back then I was like, these guys suck. And then I checked him out like a couple months later. I was like,
when I was a
vocalist. The same band, and she's.
Then he's texting me every night like he's like a lost girlfriend.
Buying all the merch.
Yeah, buying all the merch, buying the CDs.
Well, so what happens is Lariah has more balls than eggs.
It just takes bringing the right group of people together.
It does. And your drumming style, I've noticed, is a little heavier. Maybe some Disturbed influence or anything there?
Not at all. More like the old school drummers like Scott Travis, you know, real heavy drummers.
Priest, man.
Just wailing it out, you know. First, when I met this guy, I was playing in a tribute band, and he comes up, just, you know, all eggs. Hey, man, what are you doing? I'm like, who's this guy? I'm like, I'm not going to play for this weirdo, you know? I sit around in his car thinking about it. I finally call him up.
Like 2 weeks later.
And we're just both killer wrestling fans and just hit it off.
We both like Conan
right
the Barbarian. And
so, Iggs, I have to ask you, Judas Priest or Iron Maiden?
Maiden.
Maiden over Priest? I'm shocked.
I love, those are my 2 favorite bands, and I have no position or I have nobody to say anything bad about either of them.
Clive
and I
Burr,
never
Nico
would.
Brain.
But then if you
Clive
ask him
Burr, I
about
love Clive
Judas
Burr.
Priest, he knows
Classic.
every single song from A to Z. So
Yeah, but I'm
that's
not. There's
unfair
millions of people
question.
like
And
that.
who are your musical influences?
Oh man, here we go. Well, I started with goth music, so I'm more into Nightwish, Marilyn Manson, this type of music. So
She likes Slayer.
I do love Slayer actually,
How about
but
Megadeth?
yeah, I have to say that if it comes to metal, then probably Norwegian and yeah, Scandinavian metal. But
She can actually
Best.
growl
she
really well, but I
But
won't
she,
let her.
It's gonna be on the next
he,
meeting.
He,
Yeah.
let me.
They'll
At the
try.
practice, he just
Do it.
freaked out. He was like, dude, you gotta stop.
Too wild for you, Eggs?
Man,
You're
they're
too wild
like,
for
it's
you.
like,
what's wrong with you?
that practice I have to play conductor, because if I pause for 1 second, he gives him a smirk, and then it's just like an interconnection, and he starts playing like a doom beat, and she starts growling, and he's shredding, and he's playing some random bass. I'm like, oh, God. So they just do it to drive me nuts. But, oh, he asked you about Megadeth.
665 Rocks has a Megadeth question for
I
you.
gotta tell you that after I've seen them live, I lost a little bit of respect to them.
Really?
I really do. I love their music,
Wow.
but performance-wise,